What is up, Force fam? Star Wars Dad back for another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. Today is just going to be the coverage of the commentating from the top 8 of the Force Fam Face-Off. Was a great little event that we had over the weekend. We definitely had some bumps along the way and trying to figure things out. But overall, I think it was a really fun time for everyone involved. And it's just a great way to join a free tournament just to get into some practice and best of 3. It was I think we ended up with 30 people. So it was just, a good amount of people. Overall, the event went pretty smooth. We definitely had, like I said, some bumps in the road and trying to figure things out. I think the next time around we do this, it'll definitely go a little more smooth. We learned a few things for sure. But without further ado, let's get into the first matchup, which is a top 8 matchup with a Vader Blue Force versus a Sabine Green ECL. If you were involved in these tournaments or have been involved in any online tournaments thus far, any feedback is much appreciated so that these can be, just a great place for the community to connect and just play in these free tournaments. But yeah, I just wanted to say those things and kind of let you guys know where we're at. But I think for the people that participated, I really appreciate you guys. And I think overall, the feedback we got was that it was a lot of fun and people really enjoyed the event and just having that competitive setting, in a way to play it at home. Like I said, we're going to keep these tournaments small at first, around 32 players when we schedule the next one. But like I said, we do need a little more help to make these things happen because it is not easy with the limited time, and it's going to take about 6 hours of your time. Like if you're interested in helping us run these things. And again, I just wanted to say, shout out to everyone who participated. There was a lot of great games. Sorry we couldn't get them all in here because it would have been like 5 hours long of videos, but definitely make sure to check out the finals matchup. Even if you don't watch the whole thing, that is a really good matchup, and the 2 decks that were played will be talked about at the end of the video in a little more detail from the players themselves, actually. So make sure to check that out too around the end of the video, and I'll make sure to put some timestamps in there so you can check it out. But yeah, let's get into the matchups, and definitely let me know what you guys think of the videos and the commentating, as well as any of that feedback is much appreciated also. Let's get into it.
And we're back for the quarterfinal rounds here with Darth Vader Blue Force Space versus Sabine Wren ECL. I am joined here by Star Wars Dad.
How's it going, man?
Good. It's been a wild tournament so far, and this Vader Blue deck has definitely been one of the MVPs here. It's really creative, and I've been talking with the creator in between rounds. I really like this quite a bit, and I like his take on it. You've seen a little bit of this, haven't you, Star Wars Dad?
Yeah, and I got a chance to take a look at his list too. I really like it. It's a deck that I had messed around with like a month ago, just kind of the concept of those red blue villainy decks and just using the force. And it's cool to see this deck doing so well and just kind of adapting Vader's ping ability to these units that do a lot of minus effects.
Yeah.
And finding a way to make it work. I think this is going to be a tough test for him though against Sabine.
It's going to be good, and we got a really nice matchup here with Karis versus um, the geez, why is my drawing a blank? Battlefield Marine, sorry, because potentially you can shrink it down and kill it. So I mean, we've always got the Vader ping looming here as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays. And
Yeah,
Sabine going to
I noticed.
base.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed in his Vader list he doesn't have any form of restore, so he's definitely going to have to focus a lot on that unit removal.
I will give Angel a lot of credit though, because he's put in a lot of reps with us, and it really shows. So
Yeah,
very impressive.
I'm definitely interested to see how he's going to navigate this one because it's going to be tough.
That Vader ping, look at that. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just deadly.
yeah, that's great.
I've never really seen anybody use that ping so effectively before. It's very, very well done.
I mean, even here, like he can use that Karis and just kind of take out that Sabine's masterpiece with a Vader ping.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, it's something that's going to loom over the game at the very least. Now, Sabine obviously is a very dangerous deck, especially with the initiative here. We're in a little bit of a quandary where the Masterpiece doesn't have any other unit potentially here to gain abilities off of. So that's something that
Right.
might keep in mind for the gameplay.
I mean, I'm curious why he didn't just attack there.
Well, I'm sure there's a reason. But yeah, it's interesting, and I'll be interested to talk to him between rounds and see, what the strategy
Yeah,
was
because
there.
that's exactly why I was like, there's a power of the dark side that's waiting to happen for that
Wow.
reason. That's why,
Yeah.
yeah, you always attack first when you're playing aggro.
Anytime
At
you see
least
that
most of
blue
the time.
villainy, yeah, it's just always looming over your head.
Yeah, you take that 3 damage.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, this is we have a 25 hit point base versus a 28 hit point base, so it's a pretty
Right.
close race already. I mean,
Yeah, I
Sabine
mean,
is
Karis just dives into Sabine here -2/2, and then Acolyte can finish it off.
potentially, yeah. I mean, unless there's some kind of gameplay. I mean, that's one of the nice things about spectator mode is we can't see either one of these players' hands, so
Right.
who knows what's coming. But yeah, I mean that's absolutely a line that's available.
Or just a Vader ping.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that Vader ping is just
Okay, he's got a Yoda's lightsaber to keep it alive. Okay.
okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I guess if he's going that route, then you're just using Acolyte, right? Yeah.
I would think. I mean, we don't know what Angel's got though. Yeah, he's gonna trade. Okay, I mean that makes sense. Honestly, as far as the game goes, this is a pretty tight match still.
It's feeling like Vader's got this one. I mean, I guess he's still got Poe and Wrecker.
I mean,
Those
we've
are
got a
always
yeah, and ECL is still on you, so I wouldn't jump the gun quite yet. But yeah. As far as like the early advantage, yeah, I think you're right. I think right now, Angel's got the upper hand, and this Darth Tyrannus has been putting in work for the Vader
yeah,
blue player all
such a
tournament
good
long.
card.
Yeah. And now the interesting thing here is now Sabine's down to one resource, Vader's down to one resource. It's, I mean, that's difficult to deal with for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
And
was the, oh, go ahead, I'm
the thing with
sorry.
I was gonna say the thing with that Vader ping too is it's a great way to keep putting damage on their base also.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And a nice way to finish off those units because the way that the Vader deck is built is they're not afraid to run their units in and deal damage to the opposing units and just finish them off later with the ping. It's just very strategic.
Right.
I mean, you never want to count Sabine out either. It's
No,
Sabine.
no. Sabine
Yeah,
definitely has that potential to get the right cards and come back, but the
yeah,
closer he gets to that Vader flip, it's gonna be more difficult.
yeah, exactly. That is a very big presence on the board when you get the 5/8, and the on attack trigger is really
Y-
massive.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Old
was
DACA.
DACA. I haven't really seen much use of that lately, but it's a cool card.
Okay, here's the CL to get Wrecker.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Take
yeah.
him.
Makes sense. Now I've seen
Is
some
he gonna
issues with a
just trade
few
with
here.
El DACA, or is he going to?
Yeah, it looks like he's
Yep. Okay.
clearing the board, and I think that's probably the right move at this point.
Yeah.
And the overwhelm.
But I mean, anytime Sabine's playing defense, that's usually a good sign for
Yeah,
the other deck.
I completely agree with you here. Now, I don't know if you've kept track. Was the ping still online? Because he still had a resource. Okay, so we're going to resources, so probably not.
Yeah, no, I think he spent. Well, I guess he could have. He only spent 5 resources on DACA.
Oh man, now here's the Vader, and we know. Okay, so
Oh,
timely. Oh wow.
nice.
So that's
That's
gonna
that'll do it.
that will
What was
do
his
it.
game plan? Okay. Yeah, that was a good game plan.
I mean, that's a
That was the
big
way.
clear. Yeah,
That was the way to come back.
pretty very aptly said, Star Wars Dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely so. And Poe is a huge threat. And
See if
still,
he's got a wood.
we've got to look here. I mean, 25 versus 28. Neither one of these is going to have the 30 points. So this is still very, very, very close.
Yeah.
So it looks like
He
we're going to
just
the next round here too, right?
Yeah, yeah. So he's attacking him with Krennic to kill Poe.
Well, Vader's got the initiative, so I think that's a possibility. Okay, smart use of the shield.
Okay, taking out the Krennic with Blue Leader here, most likely.
Uh,
Maybe not. Maybe trying to go
Maybe
wide.
could be going wide.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
there we
Okay,
go.
no, he's going. He's
Okay.
going for it. Okay. Ooh,
Oh my God,
ouch.
that Devastator.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, once they get to these 7, 8 resources with Vader, it's just really hard for Sabine to come back if they don't have enough damage on their
Yeah,
base.
and and to your point, the card differential here now, we've got Vader with 3 cards, and Sabine just deployed their last one.
I mean, now he's gonna pillage, I would guess, and then it's just like,
Yeah, that's that's another benefit of this Vader deck is you've got to look out for pillage. It's just looming large, and it the way that this deck gets
oh, we got the
resources.
turret too.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, Chart is so deadly against Sabine.
Yeah,
But
turret is nasty.
yeah, it's definitely one of the more effective Sentinels I think I've ever seen. It's just so good.
Yeah, especially you put like a lightsaber on it or put a
Oh
shield on
God,
it.
yeah, forget about it. And now, did the Vader deck have did they have the Force there? Did you know? Because it looks like they reduced the damage.
I I don't. Yeah, I guess so. For some reason, it's not showing up.
Yeah, and that just may be a something with the spectating on
Spectating. Yeah,
yeah, potentially.
yeah.
Oh, here we go,
I was
Force
wondering the
throw.
same thing.
Okay, so what was that? Okay, oh wow, so Cassian. So what was discarded here was a Rebel Assault, just to fill in the gaps with that Force throw.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's game one.
Who claimed? Yeah, so Vader claimed. It looks like, yeah, that's most likely game one.
Yep.
Yep, and that's it. Okay, so Devastator comes in and does its thing, and we're going to wait for the players to sideboard, and we'll come back with round two.
Sounds good.
Guys, if you want to jump in, if you have anything you want to say, or you're welcome to. This is the part we can edit out if we need to, or if you're good, no
Oh
problem.
no, you guys called my blunder perfectly.
I wouldn't call it a blunder, dude. Like,
I was just.
show
This
me
is tough.
show me one person that doesn't goof up, and I'll show you a liar.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
I goof up all the time.
Yeah, that's what editing's
I got
for. You
I
know?
got caught in my own play line there, and it totally forgot about the power of the dark side on this deck.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I mean, we all forget stuff, dude. Don't. I wouldn't stress about it. You still have one of the best aggro decks. I wouldn't stress it too much. Just try to make the best plays that you can. I know we've also been playing this for a while, so time's a little bit of a consideration
Yeah.
too. But don't
Right.
stress it, dude. Don't beat yourself up. I mean, you're still top 8 at the very, very least. Your deck's doing
I
great.
play for fun.
Yeah.
I this is purely enjoyment, and I'm having a blast seeing all this, and that Sabine's making a comeback lately. It near and
Yes.
dear to my heart.
Yeah, it really is. You're
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
And yeah, you're gonna be on the channel as well. So Star Wars
Okay.
Dad, that was a heck of a game one, and it looks like we're getting ready for game two here. What are your thoughts? Sabine's on the initiative here.
I mean, I think the Vader deck plays a lot like Talzin, and
Yeah,
Talzin's got a really good matchup into a lot of aggro decks, and Talzin's definitely prepared for Sabine. So I mean, if he built this around Talzin, then I mean he has answers even without any restore effects. I think the Sabine player made a misplay, but I don't think that would have affected that matchup. Just
probably
from
not. Yeah,
looking at the big picture.
yeah.
I mean, Vader kind of drew the right cards at the right time.
And you really can. I mean, you pointed out. You really can see the tells and bones with this Vader deck for sure. It's a big part of it, but by all means, it's a very nice adaptation. You can see some of the nice changes that were done. Here we are in round 2 of this match, and Sabine's on the initiative. What do you think about the chances here? Who's got this?
I mean, honestly, it could be either one. I think Sabine against Vader, the weakness of Vader's always been that it comes out on 7. So if Sabine can get enough pressure early and Vader doesn't hit the right cards at the right time to slow Sabine down, especially if Sabine's able to go wide, I think,
Yeah,
then there's a potential like that it's over before the Vader flip turn. That's always a possibility with Sabine.
yeah. That Vader presence is really scary. I mean, that attack trigger is just backbreaking. It's potentially uh, game winning, you know.
Right.
And I think you were mentioning too the similarities with the Talzin leader with this Vader deck, and I think that was a really good. It's something we talked about between rounds here, and you can really see
Yeah, yeah. I
both.
mean, and he mentioned that he kind of built this around Towson Red. He was just getting tired of playing Towson Red, which I totally get. It's exhausting playing the same decks over and over again, and he just decided to use a different leader with the similar shell. And so if he's playing that shell, then he's going to have tools already in place to be able to deal with Sabine, even though it's still going to be a tough matchup. I'm sure he
Yeah,
built this list with that deck in mind. So
and
be interested to see.
I've seen both of these players in action before, and they're very well versed with what they're doing. So yeah, I think this could really go either way. I think though the Vader deck having game 1 is definitely a big advantage for sure.
Right.
Now that Fang Fighter attack I think is crucial for 2 reasons, because it got the Sabine's Masterpiece off of the activated ability of the red with the ping. Um, and it looks like Sabine's Masterpiece did get the shield off of Krennic at the very least.
Right. Right. Interested to see what he does here. If he goes wide or if he goes like Yoda's lightsaber or something.
Yeah. We've got Sabine can still deploy this turn.
Yep. There's the lightsaber. Okay.
And that
It's
lightsaber is,
definitely going a little better this game for Sabine.
yeah. It's still close though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
But this is the Sabine that I know. I mean, the 13
right.
damage
This
on
is
the
more how
base,
Sabine wants this game to go. It's
push,
more
push, push. Yeah, definitely.
kind of putting Vader on the back foot.
It definitely don't.
That's why this is a good matchup because it could go either way.
It really could. Yeah. Man, that shirt is so
Sure, it's
devastating.
sure it's nasty. I can't. As many times as I've played blue red villainy, I just cannot get myself to play less than 3 turret. I've tried.
Yeah,
It's just too good.
it
It's-
really is.
especially like in Talzin or even Maul, like where you're already playing like Fallen Lightsaber, and then I play Pike, and sometimes I even other ways to get shields, and it just makes turret just absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, he's good in pretty much anything you put him in, as long as you're running a
With
force
a
base.
I can't tell if
Oh,
he has the force right now, but I'm guessing he's gonna kill Krennic plus turret if he doesn't have the force.
I would think so. I mean, he just ECL'd this, so it looks like that's going to be the case, but we don't know. So there's definitely a discard there. 2 damage mode. Let's see where it goes. Okay, to chart.
Okay,
Okay.
he does have the force. Okay, so he's gonna have to.
So I think he's seeing the same thing that we do potentially here. Chert is a big target. It's a big threat.
Yeah, I mean the fact that he had to discard a card just to deal with Chert just shows you
Yeah.
like how much of a pain Chert is.
Oh, is that a force throw? Oh, it is a
Yeah,
force
from the
throw.
Vader player.
Oh, that is interesting. Let's see what this last card is. Very curious. And also, where does it go?
Wouldn't let me select you for on attack. Ooh, got him. Took out that Sabine. That was a good force throw.
Yeah. So that was Yoda's lightsaber.
I think he was saying that he wanted to do 2 to the base, right? Let me
I think
select you for
so.
the on attack ability for
You may
Poe.
be able to revert the. I mean, that's one of the benefits of playing on Petronaki. You may be able to revert the turn. I mean, but Yeah, it looks like with that attack from Poe, the 2 damage went to the turret. So I don't know. Is
Yeah.
that what you?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that he's talking about.
Yeah, maybe it was a mix-up with where the damage went. But we do have the ability to go back to the turn. I mean, potentially. I don't think I follow here.
Yeah, he's saying that
Can
he
I talk?
forced him to select turret.
Yeah, come on in, dude.
So on Poe ambush,
Hmm.
as the attacker, I have the ability to assign order of on attack abilities. So when I
Hmm.
ran Poe in, I was going to discard for 2 damage. I wanted to see if he used turrets force or not,
Oh,
but
I see what
it
you're saying.
forced me to ping 2 right away versus allowing him to decide force or not. Had he used it, I would have done him. Had he not, I would have went to Clinic. So just a weird
Gotcha.
nuance with this.
Yeah, I
That's
think.
all.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense, but I think the ruling on that is kind of weird, and I think that it does work the way that it played out. I can't say for 100% certainty though.
But
But
I
yeah,
don't
that is
mind.
weird.
Oh, okay, heading back.
Okay. All right, so we just had a quick chat with the Sabine player, and it looks like it was a ruling interaction as far as if the turret was going to be used or not, which makes perfect sense, and I completely understand where he's coming from.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
just
I mean, I
I
would.
yeah, I just don't know how the ruling works on that per se.
Yeah, that's one. That's a. You'd have to check the. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Chewy, wow.
Yeah.
That is a pain.
Okay.
The Talzin's assassin, yeah, I don't know if there's enough resources left to deal with it though. But boy, that Chewy is so difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would have been better suited to go on that Phoenix Squadron A-Wing to give that -3/-3.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how he deals with that Chewbacca unit now.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. I mean, because you'd have to have something. You'd have to have like a force lightning basically, or force
Yeah.
throw yourself. That's your best option.
Does that work with Chewbacca the Force throw? This can't be
Yeah, yeah.
defeated
It
or
takes it takes damage. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, gotcha. I getcha. I have a sneaking suspicion that the Phoenix Squadron is being left alive for Vader to take out when it deploys. Maybe I'm wrong. Vader's just such a beast. But yeah, this game is really up in the air. I mean, 19 damage on the force base, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Vader. And this is kind of exactly what I was talking about. We're at 6 resources. Sabine's kind of just running into him, about to be at 25 damage.
Yeah.
And by the time Vader flips, it might just be too late.
So that
We're waiting on.
that Talzin's assassin activation, do you think that it was better served on the
Oh,
Sabine's
it's.
masterpiece, or do you think it's better with the played on the Green Squadron?
I think. I think
Oh
it really.
wow!
What? Oh, okay.
Did you see that? It was a force
I.
throw, and they
It was the
discarded
force throw
another
that I.
Sabine's
There you go. Yeah.
masterpiece.
So
Wow!
he
Wow!
discarded open fire. Yeah.
My goodness! Wow, that is
Other
wild.
two didn't pass. Yeah. So he would
Oh,
have
I see.
attacked. Yeah. There's like a lag going on or something.
Yeah, I think that they should be able to go back here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah.
wouldn't have passed there. Yes. I hate when that happens when you're playing online.
Yeah, it's the misclicks definitely happen. I mean, it's okay, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Just try to play back. Try to play it back the best you can.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's one of the upsides of Petronaki is, yes,
For sure.
this is a big event essentially here. This is our first top 8, and being able to get this right is definitely a very important thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely the advantage of using this platform versus the other, just because we
Yeah,
will not be able to go back on the other.
yeah, it's more set in stone.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
I
try.
wish it would just let. I don't know why it's not. It doesn't let you just go back one action instead of like making you go back the whole turn.
Yeah. So, all right. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties there with Petronaki, and it looks like Sabine took this one down, Star Wars Dad. But we're heading on to game 3. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think it could go either way. I mean, I think game 2 kind of showed us exactly, how uh, this matchup can really just go either way depending on how they start and they find the right cards at the right time. I think Sabine kind of was able to get more damage, more pressure, with arena dodging game 1, being up in space, and then just kind of getting that pressure with Sabine too on the flip turn, not
Yeah.
and getting enough pressure.
Well, we're seeing Vader with the initiative now, so I mean things could definitely change. One thing to note is that
Right.
we're also having some difficulty seeing when a player has the Force. So I mean, with this Accolade of the Beyond, it looks like the Vader player should have the Force. I don't know if it's been used. I don't think that it's been spent, but yeah, one of the downfalls on this client.
Right. Yeah, I think he has the force right now. He attacked him with Acolyte. Hasn't had a reason to use it yet.
Yeah, we'll have to manually track that. So now we're seeing a K2 from the Sabine player. Still, I suppose the ECL is being saved for a bigger target.
Yeah. Yeah, K2SO just in general is just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's one of those, oh
Oh.
man, yeah, that Power of the Dark Side, man, it's just backbreaking.
It's a card.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens after rotation and something like that is gone.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good cards from set 1.
Yeah.
I will be curious to see how many good cards come with the set that follows. Because when I just look at most of the decks that are competitive right now, I mean, the majority of the cards are set 1 that are
Yeah.
doing the work.
It almost seems like I'm putting my eggs in a basket that set 7 is going to be the next set 1 if I were to play,
Right.
if I were to
I
guess,
mean,
yeah.
it has to be without how many cards we're gonna lose.
And then we have the whole reprint question, what is going to see reprints, if anything?
Yeah. Yeah, I would want. I'm curious to know how quick they're gonna do reprints.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
think,
would imagine not right away, but I don't know.
yeah, I think it would probably be best if they held off on it. Look at this
Yeah,
fleet
like at least
lieutenant.
give it a year or two.
Yeah, just to see how it plays. Man, that fleet
We know
lieutenant.
we know Sabine's getting. Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay.
okay. He's going with fleet. Okay. Is that force throw? Force
And
throw and ping is a good combo.
yeah, so it looks like that is. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm curious. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. Emma,
He played 2 force throws.
I was
Ouch.
thinking that we're going to see a Vader ping.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh, we're going to. Yeah, we're going to see a Vader ping.
there it is.
Yeah,
I'll
the
tell you,
double force
this
throw. Oof.
Angel is the master of the Vader ping. It is just brutal.
The double force throw was pretty ridiculous right there.
It really is. Yeah. It's funny because you really want to try to get parity against an aggressive deck like Sabine, but I could even see something like a pillage right now just come in and wipe Sabine's hand. I mean, if he had initiative, just completely wipe it, and then what do you do? And now this
Yeah.
turret, it's difficult to deal with. ECL is spent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has the force too. I can't confirm or deny, but I think he does.
Yes, neither one of us can confirm or deny, but yeah, I'm with you on that. We're just tracking that manually here, and I think it's still. Oh my goodness! Look at this fleet lieutenant. Boy, it's been brutal.
Okay, here's that option to base or to unit.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Hopefully the system works correctly.
Oof.
Wow. Vader ping. Look at this Vader ping, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's good.
Here's Vader. Daddy's home. Look at this. Pretty wild. I mean, I
Yeah.
absolutely love Vader. I'm so happy to see.
Yeah, it's been one of my favorites too. It's good to see it doing well again.
Now, Vader, the Vader player's got to be careful. I mean, well, I guess the damage is pretty close on both accounts here, and I don't think that Vader's going to be able to stop this Cassian. Oh my
Oof.
goodness, he's full of
And that
surprises
was his
here.
one
Cyborg,
copy of No Glory.
my goodness, that's pretty well timed, I will say.
Yeah.
Both players have their sequencing down. I think this was a
Yeah, I mean
great call.
I think it shows how important the initiative is in this matchup.
Agreed. Yeah. Oh, timely
Okay,
wrecker.
there's
Wow.
something. That's something.
That is definitely something. Wow. Wow.
That was a good find.
I mean, this could really go either way at this point. I mean, they're both. I mean, Sabine's in a little bit more danger, I would say.
Yeah.
It's so close though. I mean, 23.
Yeah, I mean Sabine's definitely. I mean, because at this point he could have Devastator. I
Yeah.
mean it or
Man,
Force Throw. The
force
third
throw.
Force Throw.
My
That
goodness.
third Force Throw. All the Force Throws.
Into Lone Pike. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to count
That's
anybody out, but
yeah. That's tough to overcome. 3 Force Throws is a lot.
yeah, it really is.
That's another timely. Okay.
Okay.
Something.
And we're most likely going to be looking at damage, I would think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's going to finish it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Good game. Good game.
What a good set of matches here, and both of these players are awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. This tournament has been really cool, and part of this success I think is because of this Vader Blue player. It's been a surprise, and I'm glad to see it.
Yeah. It's always cool to see decks that you don't see being played do really well
Yeah.
because people aren't prepared for it. It's different. There's different things you have to think about, different lines of play and interactions that they can do that you're not necessarily prepared for because you haven't.
Well, that's it for the quarterfinals here. Next up is going to be the top four, and we're going to figure out the match. Thanks again for joining me for the commentary, Star Wars Dad. Definitely appreciate it. It was a
Oh yeah,
pleasure.
absolutely.
Yeah, and
Appreciate you doing
yeah,
everything else that you've done.
well, my pleasure. I've been enjoying it, and we'll see what we've got for top four. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We'll see you for the next match. All right, Star Wars Dad, we are here in the top four, and we've got Kazuda Red versus Sabine ECL. This is going to be a really fun aggro matchup.
Yeah, yeah. This is like, I punch you in the face and you punch me in the face.
Yeah, it's all it's going to be about who punches who harder.
Right, right.
And so, I mean, Sabine with the initiative. I mean, we both got a 3-3, different arenas.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is
it's gonna come down to like who gets the stat boost, like the fleet lieutenants and the surprise strikes and the things like that, like who finds those at the right time because
mm,
it's really just a race. I mean, he definitely has the advantage of having 30 HP. I guess that's the one advantage I would
yeah.
give. Otherwise, it just feels like,
Oh, we're
yeah,
seeing ECL already. Wow.
okay.
What?
I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah, I would
I was
undo
gonna say, I
that
don't
one.
think you
Yeah.
meant to do that. I don't think you want to give experience to Fireball.
No, don't give an experience to Fireball. Yeah. It's okay. No worries. I mean, that's part of the benefit of playing on Petronaki.
Yeah, he was trying to
Don't
give
worry about
experience to
that.
himself. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
No, Petronaki is definitely, I think, the one that needs to be used so that we don't have to deal with huge undos.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
'Cause that would make things a lot more difficult.
I think if you're doing tournament prep, Carabas is definitely the better option. But I think for what we're doing right now, to start with, at the very least, Petronaki is definitely better. And I kind of like the more forgiving nature of it.
Yeah, because I mean, these are little things, and it's hard um, sometimes to click the wrong thing. I mean, I do it all the time. I always click the wrong
Me
thing,
too, brother. Me too.
and then and then when you can't undo it, you're like, well, that game's over because I clicked something that's detrimental to the entire game.
Yeah. Yep. One of my sayings is, if you show me somebody who's perfect, I'll show you a liar.
Right. I mean, the worst is when you don't resource, and then you're just like, well,
Game's
here
over.
goes that turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty unforgiving. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on 3 resources here. So I'm not sure if we're just waiting to resource or
Yeah. Yeah. I
it's
think they're
often
resourcing right now.
it's often difficult to tell anyway, especially on these online clients, just because I mean it could be an internet thing, it could be a lag thing, it could be lots of different things. Somebody may have a phone call that they need to take. It's it's difficult. And now we're seeing the resources, so I think we're ready to go for the next phase. And so now we're
Yeah. He's saying
seeing,
he had to refresh.
yeah, that's a common thing here for sure.
Well, that definitely happens to me all the time when recording.
Yeah, same here, man. And you know what the other thing is too is the dangerous Discord ping in the background. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I always got to turn that off. And sometimes I forget, and I'm like, oh my, I just got to redo that whole segment. Now we've got Kazuda piloting. One of the things that
Yeah.
I'm always so I've got some experience with Kazuda, and attacking with red 3, you got to
Surprise
always be
strike. There's a
careful. Wow, that's
surprise strike. Yeah.
you got to always be careful
That's
not
what.
to disable your own red 3, because then you lose the raid 1. But yeah, surprise
Yeah. Yeah.
strike. Boy, this is classic back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that fireball. That was huge.
Yeah. He needed to take that out because it was just going to
Yeah,
keep making everything bigger.
yeah. That
Still going to be
masterpiece
close though.
campaign.
He's definitely going to need to find surprise strike. I mean, the pilot, the R2 is good.
One of the really dangerous things about Kazuda is you never know when a trench run is around the corner. It's just 4
Right.
damage is
It's going to be.
so,
This is going to be close.
yeah, it really is. This is really anybody's game at this point. I mean, technically, I guess Sabine has got more than half of the hit points down
Right.
on the Kazuda
And the more
player.
units,
Yeah, more ground
Sabine just
presence.
needs like a fleet lieutenant. Okay,
Oh, is
he
that
got
another
a
surprise
got him
strike?
for that was another surprise strike. Yeah.
Wow.
So I
I
mean,
wonder if we're going to see a
yes, if he has a
Forakaze, I believe in.
4, yeah, if we have,
Yeah.
yeah, if we see a 4 cause, then that could be game. Surprise strike plus 4 cause.
Boy, that's nasty.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I was saying, like it's if he finds the surprise strikes, this or the trench runs.
Okay. I mean, this is, boy,
Super
this
cool.
is right. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
4
so
cause. He had the
Forakaze.
4 cause.
It was
Yeah.
Forakaze one way or another. So
Wow.
whoever had it,
That was such a
wow.
close game.
My God. Okay, so
Yeah.
game 1 goes to Sabine, and a very close match with Forakaze, I believe in, the old Fasibi, if you want to call it that. Yeah, so we're gonna let the players sideboard, and we'll come back here for game 2.
So close.
Yeah.
Man, my heart is pumping.
Yeah, I mean that was if you had So if you had the four Akas, it's whoever had the four Akas, you know?
Right, right. Came down to 4 cost. It's crazy. Like it is 5 resource turn. Good game. That's like where it's at with
Yeah.
these 2 decks.
Wouldn't have it
I'm
either way.
surprised we hadn't. I'm surprised Kazuda Red hasn't been a deck that has been played a ton since it came out. Like
Same.
it only recently has started to get more attention, which is weird because it felt just as fast when it first came out.
All right, here we're back for game 2 with Kazuda red aggro base here. Sorry. Kazuda aggressive 30-point base versus Sabine ECL, and Sabine took the first match, and now we got Kazuda on the initiative here. Star Wars Dad, what do you think? Are we going to see an evening up here, or is it too late?
I don't know. I mean, I think it could go either way with these decks. I just again, it depends on who finds the damage boost and the 4 causes. Apparently, I mean, either one of those players could have drawn the 4 cause and had a chance at winning last game. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, that's a very fair point. For cause is still good. I mean,
it's just
we're going into 6 sets now, and it's still set one dominated meta.
yeah, just a race.
Now, I don't know what happened here. Did the Sabine player not have a play?
Oh, it does. Yeah, I don't think so.
Wow. Oh, that's big. That is
Yeah, that
big.
is big.
Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
So I mean, that definitely. I think Sabine can still recover, but it's definitely makes it more difficult. Red 5 was a
Yep.
good find for this matchup for
Yep.
sure.
Yep. Completely agree. I mean, it's a perfect card for an aggro
They
matchup.
can. He said, "I'll try to make it an exciting loss."
Oh wow, open
Oof.
fire. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't play that in my board, but I can absolutely see that. I mean, open fire
Yes,
is
I
just
mean,
always good.
so yeah, I mean, you have to wonder what's the Sabine player thinking now? Like, do I try to ECL and take out this resistance X-wing and then hope he doesn't have the Falcon that can immediately attack,
Yeah.
or do I just take my chances? Yeah.
And now one other thing that we have to remember is both of these leaders to play on 4. So
Right.
I think seeing Luke here is a pretty big indicator that Sabine does not have a space unit. I think they would have deployed the space if they did. But
Right.
maybe there's some other plan behind it. We don't know. And now there's a Sabine. Now I'm curious to see what happens with the Kazuda leader. I mean, are we going to see him on the ground maybe?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the BB-8 was interesting to be able to attack it with it again, which is cool. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, that is, yeah. The BB-8, I just started playing with it. I wasn't always a big fan of it, but I'm telling you, it's really good. It really catches people by surprise. And you don't even have to put it on a resistance unit. You just get to ready a resistance unit.
Yeah.
Well, Kazuda's just about halfway there
Yeah,
now.
and he
So,
hit a daring raid too. Yeah.
wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow,
that
wow.
was a good turn. That was a good turn.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sabine's still on the board, so I mean, this definitely not over by a long shot. But oh, here's an ECL.
Yeah,
Wow, I've been
okay.
seeing this assault frigate come in from the sideboard,
Oof.
and it's been
That was a
great.
good recovery from Kazuda there with the Falcon.
Definitely.
That's definitely the card you want to have right now to be able to keep pushing that damage.
Yeah, and Kaz looks like it's going to turn off the Falcon. Now, curious if we're going to see a surprise strike or something similar on the Falcon here.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
This is just such a fun matchup. It really is. I'm not even, I mean, I don't think either of us is an aggro player, but it's fun to witness it for sure.
Nice. Nice with the R2 again.
Yeah, man, that R2.
I mean, how does Sabine get out of this? They have to have another frigate with a timely, I guess,
Yeah,
next turn. I don't know.
yeah. I think that's it. I mean, as long as it's not, it's got to be on their hand too. So it's tough. I mean, there's so much gas for both of these players. And when we get to this stage of the game, for a cause is always looming. So who knows?
Is it lagging, I guess?
I think so. Let me try refreshing on our side here, see if that helps. Yeah, there's a Falcon attack. Okay. All right. So I mean, this is a crucial turn. Sabine's got the initiative. I
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have an
assume.
immediate answer because I mean, all Kazuda needs is like surprise strike or attack plus 4 cause or attack plus daring raid
Yeah.
or another Falcon. There's just so many ways to close this turn.
And I can't really. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that frigate.
Or like a Bright
Because
Hope if he plays Bright Hope. I can't remember if he does though.
yeah, that would definitely stymie the plans for sure. I'm a mad lad. I play Spare the Target in my version of Kaz just so I can get my max value out of for a cause. Oh
Oh,
man.
there's the frigate. Does he have the timely?
No, he didn't have the timely. Oh my, so he's at
Wow.
one. So we're gonna see a daring raid?
Yeah,
Yep,
we're gonna see a daring
that's a
raid.
daring raid to win the game. Wow. Boy, this has been exciting. I am thrilled to see.
He teased us
Yeah,
there for a minute. I thought he had the timely.
I did too, but wow. Well, I guess we're gonna settle this in game three. So everybody stick around. Let's see what happens in game three in this epic aggro matchup. Thanks again for sticking around. We appreciate you, and stay tuned for round three. Guys, if you have anything you want to say, feel free to jump in.
That was another great one.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I mean, this is a
It really came
classic
down to
map.
that no turn one. That no turn one kind of
Yeah, that's right.
hurt him a lot, unfortunately.
Especially this matchup, you can't. That's hard to recover from in this matchup, especially.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, and so the initiative too is it's almost in aggro versus aggro. It's really hard to overcome the not having the initiative to start. But I
Yeah,
mean, it's
yeah.
it's
Because I mean, no, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say it's just hard to overcome. That's all. But
Yeah, I mean, Kazuda had the initiative, and Sabine didn't get a turn one play.
yeah. Oh wow. So
It's-
neither? I thought Kazuda had the 2/2
What?
in space.
No. He did, but he had the initiative, which I think is
Ah,
already an advantage in this
yeah,
matchup. And then Sabine
yeah.
didn't have a turn one play either,
I gotcha.
so it's like those are two big.
Okay. All right. So if you guys can go back on mute if you haven't. All right, now we're back for the decisive game, Star Wars Dad, and Sabine's on the initiative here.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he gets the turn one play this time.
Yeah, that one hurt quite a
Hopefully they
bit.
both do. I'd like to see them duke it out again like they did in game one.
Yeah, I mean that game one was really, really close. And it looks like we're just having some resourcing decisions here, and I think both players are ready to go here. And a classic Battlefield Marine, and this Resistance X-wing. I mean, BB-8 is just
Yeah,
it's just a
that yeah
play
that
away. yeah,
that was
yeah,
pretty sick how he did that. I liked that.
yeah. There was a version.
That whole flip turn was really good.
It really was. Yeah. There was a version of the Kazuda Red that Rebel Resource put out that has a really wild resistance unit where if you do BB-8, it readies when you put an upgrade on it. I think I forget how it works. I'd have to look at it.
Yeah, I
But
think you pay
essentially,
2, and it
yeah,
allows you to ready a unit, so it readies the resistance wing at 2 more power.
yeah, and you get to attack twice with it essentially.
Okay, so he went ECL this time to take out the 2/2.
I think that's a smart play. Oh my God, but right into a Falcon. Wow, that is huge.
Yeah. So I mean, Be interested to see what the Sabine player does here.
Yeah, I think that I probably would have run the Falcon into the Masterpiece here just to prevent the experience from building up. But
Yeah.
again, we can't see these players' hands, so who knows? There's probably a plan for it. I do like turning off the paying the 1 for the Falcon though. That's always a big big thing for sure.
Yeah, I figured he was gonna do that. I didn't want to say it out loud, but I figured he was gonna pump up the Sabine and kill the Falcon.
Just makes sense.
But yeah, to your point, absolutely. I think that would have been the play, is to take out the Sabine's Masterpiece with the Falcon last turn.
Yeah, I think something like this. If he was running Spirit of Target, this would have been a great spot for this. You got an upgraded unit. You just send them back to the Stone Ages.
Both got 4 open resources still.
Yeah, and no units to disable here. So, oh my
Oh, shoot
God,
down.
shoot down! Wow,
Gotta love the shoot down.
that is some really creative sideboarding for sure.
Yeah. Shoot down's a good card, especially in a deck like Kazuda.
Yeah,
Like, get your space units out of the way and then put 2 damage on your base, which is both things that I want to do.
yeah.
Getting the old 1/4 on the ground.
Well, I
So
suppose in this case, it's
this
better
one's
than
gonna be
nothing.
close. This one's gonna be close because Sabine's already used ECL. So they're gonna have to find Timely to be able to flip the script, or like a Wrecker.
Yeah, Wrecker would be brutal for sure. I mean, when is Wrecker not brutal though? You know, it's
Yeah,
one of those. Yeah, it's always
it's the
good
perfect
for.
name for it.
Yeah, very aptly named. Oh, and wow. So
Nice.
very cool use of typically used space units or pilots in this case.
Got the Obi-Wan in here.
Wow, seriously fancy. I wouldn't have expected a lot of this. This is really wild. I love it.
Yeah, I love how this game. There's just so many ways to play these archetypes.
Yeah,
Find
yeah,
creative ways to use new cards.
very well said for sure. Wow. Okay, and so Sabine's taking out Han.
Hmm.
I mean, board
Yeah,
control is a big part of this game, and I think both players are kind of on board with that.
yeah. So he claimed the initiative. He's not even gonna bother attacking into Obi-Wan,
Yeah,
since it loses Sentinel this next turn. Makes sense because he wants to be able to like surprise strike and things like that to push more damage, catch up in the race. Because at this point, his advantage is his life total.
yeah, absolutely agree with you there.
Nice, that
And
was a good trade.
very good trade. Anytime that you trade up in resource cost, it's always beneficial to you. A 1 cost into essentially a 4 cost there. Yeah, it's great.
Do we see the Wrecker? Is that coming? I feel like it's coming.
It's just around the corner again.
It's always there. Every time I play against a deck that has Wrecker, it's always there.
Why is it always there? It's always
I don't
there.
know. I feel like I don't know.
It knows. Ah, oh, okay. Well, somebody's scared of me. I'm just gonna show up and ruin your day. Wow,
It's
we're
like
already
Cad
on
Bane.
this.
Anytime I play against a yellow deck, they always have Cad Bane on 7.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is. You're right. I've run into that same experience. It's like, and there's the aforementioned wrecker.
Yep.
It's just always there. Okay, I mean that's pretty great.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna come down to these next 2 turns, I think. Sabine could have double for a cause. That would be a win, a way to win. With a Sabine ping plus double for a cause. Kazuda is gonna need like Falcon Surprise Strike, or like for a cause, Falcon for a cause to catch up.
I don't remember looking at the list recently, and I may have just forgotten. But even something like a trench run could potentially get them out of that. 4 damage adds up really fast, but
Yeah,
this
yeah,
just kind of
with the
seems
Falcon.
insurmountable because now you almost have to take out this Obi-Wan if you can.
Yeah, I mean he's in for a cause range at this point.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
okay. With the surprise strike, take out the Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that definitely needed to be done.
I mean, the question is, how does he deal with Wrecker now?
Well, you don't know. And now here's Sabine pretty much taking over space, which is just completely flipping the script. Wow. Okay, so now we got a quick 3 damage on that frigate. Wow, another one?
I think
Wild, man.
yeah, I think that's gonna do it though.
Probably.
Yeah, Wrecker came in and wrecked everything.
Yep, that's what he does. Very aptly named. Wow. What a nice close game, and again, this could have gone either way, but yeah, great game for both of these players, and congratulations again for making the top 4. You guys both played tremendously well, so congratulations to you both. That
Yeah,
is
great
our
games.
round 4 coverage for the Star Wars Dad initial tournament. Just want to say thanks so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you coming here to check out these videos. We look forward to seeing you in the finals matchup. And Star Wars Dad, you got anything you want to say before we head out the door?
No, I mean those just great games. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just like I said, they're just duking it out.
Yeah.
And I think one of the advantages that Sabine has in that particular matchup is just that it has those bigger payoffs with Poe and Wrecker, and with Kazuda not flipping onto a ship, you know, and he didn't have like the space units. It just kind of was too hard to recover from.
Yeah.
I guess he just wasn't finding the right space units because he was playing a lot of units on the ground, which is not typical.
Well, to his credit, he was definitely staying in the game too. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
but that's
But
definitely
that,
not the
yeah,
forte for sure.
yeah, that's not the way you want most of your matchups to go. And then
Agreed.
having
Yeah.
to, especially because then he ran into the Wrecker because he was on the ground more. But
All right,
they were
everybody.
definitely great games, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want a quick reminder, please like and subscribe. Definitely appreciate it. Um, I've been a friend of Star Wars Dad for quite a long time here. Great content as always. And please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel here. And we'll see you guys in the finals. And we're in the finals now with the Vader Blue Force Base versus Sabine ECL. And boy, am I excited to watch this matchup. We've been watching this Vader Blue player through the whole tournament. I think this may be the 3rd match overall. And it's really exciting to see Vader Blue make it this far. Now, I don't want to take anything away from this Sabine ECL player because, boy, he's played Sabine ECL pretty masterfully, and it's been a sight to watch. That top 4 was really great. So this is going to be cool no matter what happens. Just looking forward to this. And one thing I will say is that I've met a lot of really great people in this first Star Wars Dad tournament. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. And I just want to say a big thanks to Star Wars Dad for letting me be here um, to do the commentary and be a part of this because it's been a blast. And thanks to all the players. Hopefully, everybody that's watching this now has been a part of it. If not, really look forward to having you for the next tournaments that are coming up in the near future. So we'll let you know when that's going to be. Now, meanwhile, we've got Sabine. It looks like they attacked into the Krennic. And with the on attack, they pinged the shield off, and then they were able to defeat the Krennic. But now we see that dangerous Vader ping from the Vader blue player. He's been doing that all night, and I gotta say, man, I'm just this deck is so cool. It's just I don't know what else to say about it other than it's so cool. Win, lose, or draw. I mean, finals, it's great. Now we've got Fleet Lieutenant into the Red 5. Fleet Lieutenant is always dangerous. Now I'm curious to see here that Krennic. That Krennic has been so good in this list. Now we've got the Sabine deploy, of course, on the 4-drop into Karis. Okay, Sabine's going to take out the Krennic again. And I think that's a pretty good shout. Okay, now Vader's going to be playing a Death Mark here, so if that Fleet Lieutenant goes, then draw on 2 cards, and the Vader ping yet again. Vader Blue masterfully pinging things. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ping with such efficiency before. It's pretty outstanding. All right, now Sabine's got the initiative here. Still got 4 cards, 5 resources. Now Vader's got the edge in health here at 28, and ECL is obviously at 25, so it's still a close game. And I'm really curious to see how things play out here. Sabine's going to get in. So I don't know if there's a delay. I'm just going to try to refresh it here. Oh, no, there we go. Just trying to catch up here. Apologies. Okay, so Red 5 is going to come in and finish off the Karis. Okay, and one of the nice things here is I'm now seeing the Force token on the Vader deck. I'm not sure if it's a coding issue or player 1 versus player 2, but it's nice to be able to see that there. Okay, so it looks like Karis is finishing off the Fleet Lieutenant, if I'm seeing this correctly. And now we're seeing a Grand Inquisitor. Love that hidden unit, very good. And then the ever dangerous MC-30 Assault Frigate, very popular choice, and it's been huge. Very, very threatening unit. So the Vader deck has the initiative here. Oh, and we're seeing a Force Lightning to take out the frigate. I think that's a big move here for the Vader player. This Grand Inquisitor is a pretty scary unit, though. Still, Red 5 is just the assassin for damaged units. Wow. And we spoke about this planetary bombardment and in between matches, and it's pretty cool, man. Seeing it come in, that is a big damage swing. And this, we were discussing this between rounds, and the Sabine player was basically saying that they like this. They thought it was a big tempo shift. And yeah, I absolutely can see that now. It's pretty massive as far as changing the tide of the match. And yeah, there we go. I mean, the Red 5 now is taking out the damaged Grand Inquisitor unit. And this is a little bit of a challenge now. We've got 21 damage on the Force base out of 28. Sabine sitting at 7. But never count out Power of the Dark Side. Boy, that's a good card. And the Vader player has played it expertly tonight, so it's just very well done. Okay, Vader deploy. Oh, we're undoing it. Okay, no worries. Karis. Okay, I like that play, shrinking down the masterpiece with the Talisman Assassin. Wow, into four cause. What this card has really been tremendous through this whole tournament. So it looks like it resulted in 3 total damage from what I'm seeing here. Yoda's lightsaber, timely intervention, Red Squadron, and Obi-Wan were all revealed with for a cause. Yeah, it looks like we're just discussing that Planetary Bombardment. Yeah, and it's a very cool choice for an aggro deck. I really like that. Never hurts to play the cards that jive with you. Always play what agrees with you most. And here's a for a cause, so uh so we may have to back up a turn. I'm not sure what happened here. Okay. Okay, so the players were just chatting here. There may have been some kind of a technical thing or a glitch or something, but looks like we're good to continue. And Vader is on the board, and that is very difficult to deal with. So yeah, it's a fine balance now. So if there's any direct damage from the Sabine player, that could be game. But Vader's also got big board presence right now, and that is certainly nothing to be understated. It to keep that all in mind, we still have the ECL available, and we'll see what happens. ECL is a big. I mean, there's a reason why people play it, and it's not just to lose 5 hit points. So curious to see what happens here. Okay, Battlefield Marine. It is not a bad shout. It's funny, this Talisman Assassin. I always, for some reason, think that it's one played or one defeated. So I definitely get that wrong. That'd be really crazy if that was the case. And I don't know if there's any restore in the Vader deck, but man, it's this is a tight match. 3 would do it. So, oh my God, that turret. That turret has been so good for this Vader player all night long. And it's just there again. It's just unbelievably good. I I mean, I got to give it up to my Vader player here. That turret is pretty great. It's just it's a good aggro stopper. And of course he had the force, so that's great. It's nice that we're able to see the force token now that the Vader player's on player 2 position as far as spectating goes, because we can actually see the force. Wow, okay, and so Vader's going for damage here, but there's still 4 resources left. So, wow, another power of the dark side. And Chert has the force. Boy, this really could go either way. I'm just holding my breath here to see if there's a for a cause I believe in. Or yep, there it is. That did it. Wow, what a crazy, crazy game. Match 1, and you couldn't get any closer than that. If there was no for a cause, I think Vader had that. But yeah, good game. We'll see what happens here in game 2 with this finals match. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. If you guys want to say anything, I mean, feel free. If you don't, that's cool too. Yeah, we were chatting about that Planetary between games. It's a cool play for sure. You can't get closer than that. I mean, if you could have attacked with that Vader, that was game 2. I mean, it was, yeah, super, super close. A great game, guys. All right, and just about time here for game 2. Okay, so here we are, the game 2 of the finals match between the Vader Force Blue versus Sabine ECL. And that first game was so incredibly close. It could have gone either way here. And now we've got Vader Blue on the initiative, so they're going to be playing first. Vader's made their resourcing choices. And it looks like Sabine's just finishing up with their resourcing. And then we should be able to start the first round. And it looks like we're ready to go here. So it looks like a Secret of Sage will start things off. Very solid 2-2 force with a shield. And the classic Sabine Battlefield Marine. And since Vader acclaimed, we've got the Sabine ping. Okay. Both players are resourced. Oh, and there's an early Power of the Dark Side. So I think that's pretty crucial in this matchup for a little bit of board control. Secret of Siege gets in. This red 5 has been pretty great. And so the red 5 is coming in here. Yeah, we've got a close race to start off. 5-4 on a K2. Classic, good match, or a good card for sure. K2 is one of those cards where you don't really want to defeat it, but you don't want it on the board either. You don't want to take the 3 damage or discard a card. But wow, Force Lightning is, yeah, I mean, it almost seems like this Vader player has drawn the cards that they've needed almost every time. It's just really good. It's cool. And with the Vader ping here. Okay, now Sabine is going to the base. So we still have a very tight back and forth. And Vader's resource are just waiting for Sabine. All right, cool. So it looks like we're ready to go. And the Vader player has got the initiative. Darth Tyrannus doing work here in this tournament so far. Red 5's coming in for the 3 damage, but it does not get its ability as there's nothing damaged. And the Vader ping again. That frigate is been such a good card this whole tournament. Very good choice. And we've seen the Planetary Bombardment. That is a capital ship, so he could have drawn it. We don't know. And boy, that was such a game changer in the first game for sure. And looks like both players have resourced up. Wow, no glory. Wow, what a big takedown. That was huge. Because now if we do see that planetary bombardment, the damage is going to be at least reduced. Wow, Wrecker. Wrecker ECL, very aptly named card. And so the resource is defeated, of course. It's what we would all expect. We're going to see where the 5 damage goes. Okay, so it looks like it's popping the shield off. And then overwhelm. Okay, and the secretive sage goes in to finish the job. Okay, so the Vader players finished their resourcing. They're up to 7, and with a Wrecker sacrificing a resource, they're going to 6. Very good use of the Talzin's Assassin here. And I will say, this Vader player, even though they said this is a brew, they've got good good mastery of this deck. They really know the lines, and they're this player is tremendous. We've talked a few times, and really both these players have been awesome, and it's very well deserved that both of these players are in the finals out of everybody. No knock on anybody else, but these two players are just fantastic. And we see the Vader ping. It's been a nuisance all night long, and I say that lovingly because boy do I love Vader. And now Vader's going to finish off the Poe and deal 5. And so this is the big advantage that you get with Vader over a Talzin, where you get this board presence and you get this lethal attack trigger hanging over your head. It's just a lot to deal with, and it's a pretty brilliant adaptation from a Talzin deck, and it makes so much sense. Now, everything being said here, Sabine is by far not out of this game at all. In fact, they're in the lead with damage for a cause, and there's just one other card left here. I mean, debating whether Force Throw might be good here just to get rid of that last card potentially. Um, it's all going to come down to for a cause yet again. Wow, Sabine's masterpiece. However, the Vader player has all 8 of their resources available here. Yet another game that could go either way here. This is just wild. And Talzin's Assassin living up to its name. And Tyrannus. Sabine's got the initiative. Let's see what happens. Wow, it looks like the players are. Wow, what a game this is! My goodness, Vader pulls game 2 out, and my goodness, this is an epic matchup between these two players here. Really, really, I'm proud of you both, man. Like, look at this. Vader's at 25 out of 28, and ECL just hit 25. So, what a wild game! I can't wait to see what we've got for Game 3. Please stay tuned. Thanks so much for joining in too. You guys are freaking killing it, man. This is insane.
I'll put a deck image in chat for you.
Yeah, definitely. Please do.
Yeah, I've got it. Hell, I was studying it while you duked it out with while you duked it out with Yoda.
Yeah. Hold on.
There you go.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
Oh.
I mean, I gotta give it up. That's a freaking cool list.
Where is it? Hold on.
Yeah, take your time, man. No rush.
Got you. Got it here.
Yeah.
All right. Let me look at this real quick. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't find it at the beginning, so I just was playing, thinking that it's just regular Sabine, but I saw that Planetary, so I want to see what other things you're cooking here.
Yeah, that I got man, credit where credit's due, man. That freaking Planetary. We were talking about that a little bit, and it's
You're like,
nasty.
if nobody takes care of the MC20, he will hit you for 12
Yeah.
and then another 5.
He's
That's
done it with
like
troll decks. I've seen him
insane.
do that.
Yeah, nobody can deal with that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's even helped me out in with the Cad Bane matchup, which sucks.
Oh, we lost somebody. Oh, must have lost Angel. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries, as long as you guys are both in game. Like for real, this has been a wild, really, really wild finals. This is like so good.
So much fun.
Yeah, agreed.
I would definitely not be upset about losing to a deck like this either. This is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are both playing so like incredibly well. Like this is the most fun I've seen so far. All right, I'm gonna get back to announcer mode here. So
There you go.
if you guys could just mute, please, appreciate it. And we'll get back to game 3. And absolutely, by all means, good luck to both of you guys. You both deserve this. Seriously. All right, now we're about to start with the final game of the finals for the first ever Star Wars Dad tournament. And this really has not disappointed. What a match this has been between this upstart Vader Blue deck, brew that this player has made on their own, and what a deck this is. It's really taken this tournament by storm. I think it's a big talking point. And on the other side, we've got this Sabine deck, and you can't just take it for granted because it's got some cool, like really cool tech built in. The planetary bombardments are just so good against these mid-range and control decks. It's so hard to come back from, and it really puts an emphasis on that MC frigate in space because it's a capital ship. So it's like a 1-2 punch. You get that in, and then the planetary bombardment. So really excited to see who wins. Both players here are very well deserving of this, and very excited to see what happens. So I don't want to be repetitive, but this is exciting. Now we've got the Krennic versus Battlefield Marine for our first salvo here on turn 1. And as we head into the 3 resource phase, we got pretty good parity. I mean, it's just the first round, but both decks look like they're doing what they want to do. And it looks like we both resourced. Oh, and there's a Fleet Lieutenant. Sure damage, it's always been, I mean, it's been solid since set 1, and here it is yet again. Krennic runs into the Battlefield Marine to pop the shield. Sabine's doing its thing here, dealing damage to both players. And we've got a Karis and the Vader Ping, the lethal Vader Ping. Boy, has that thing been backbreaking all game. And this Vader Vader Blue player has just put on a masterclass. The Vader Ping, of all things, it's so cool. I mean, the cool factor, you got to give it to both of these players because they're both doing some really wild stuff. You don't see Planetary Bombardment and Sabine, and wow, did it pay off. And this whole Vader Blue deck, I just haven't seen it before, and it's really cool. And it's nice to see two decks like this, two players that are playing decks that they actually like and they put their heart into, coming out on top, and now they're in the finals. So play what you love. That's my thing. Play what jives with you, even if it seems weird to somebody else. Stick with it. All right, and now it looks like we've got the Karis running into the Fleet Lieutenant, and Sabine's going to ping before it deploys potentially here. Wow, okay, so force throw. Now, we haven't really seen too much discard from the Vader player, but that may just be sided out. Discard is usually not as good against aggressive decks, but sometimes when you get the initiative and they're down to 2 cards and you get rid of those cards, then it's hard to do anything unless you smuggle. And we're seeing a Sabine unit for the Sabine player. Okay, so it looks like Krennic ran into the Sabine, if I'm seeing that correctly here. Okay, Acolyte of the Beyond to get the Force. Sabine's going to base here. That is what Sabine does best. There's so much thought and in between this. I mean, even for an aggro deck, there's just I got to give it up because both these players have fought very long and hard to get where they are, and it really shows with how much care they put into their gameplay here. Okay, now we're seeing that Vader ping again. And I'm guessing it's going to go into Sabine. Maybe the wrong one was picked here because it looks like there's an undo. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to see that ping after all. It looks like the Vader player is going to claim initiative, and we're going to go to the next phase. So Sabine is out front, but we can't we can't count this Vader deck out. We've seen it come back many times. It's just a very good deck. And now this was a Karis activation for when defeated? Yes, because now the Sabine is down to 0 power, so that's going to be very effective at preventing the next attack from the Sabine, which will still get in and deal damage because of her attack trigger. So it's not completely turned off. All right, so now the Acolyte of the Beyond is going to attack into the Sabine, and we've got that ever-present assault frigate in space, so we know what could be looming here potentially. It's really cool to have the premise or the very thought of having planetary bombardment over your head, just with that thing sitting out in space. It's like, hey man, you never know what's coming. So it's a tough thing to deal with, and it's just a lot of pressure just sitting there looking at it. It's like, hey man, no big deal. I just play this next turn and I got my capital ship and I'll blow your board up. All right, and there goes Sabine with that dangerous Vader ping that we've seen all night. Again, masterfully used by this Vader player. It's just 1,000 cuts and it's so good. All right, do we see it? Both players have resourced, and we're just waiting to see what happens here now. Wow, power of the dark side after the 5-point attack by the frigate. What a big play from that Vader deck. Oh, and now, oh my goodness, here's the Planetary Bombardment now. I mean, it's still backbreakingly good, but I can't even imagine what would have happened if if that Vader player did not get rid of that assault frigate when they did. Boy, that was a very well-timed power of the dark side. And we still got to remember here that ECL is still in play, so I mean anything can happen. And we see the Vader deploy here. Sabine activation. Vader in for 5. Okay, so now we're seeing the Green Squadron, which is lethal. Okay, Talzin's Assassin, very aptly named. It's coming very clutch for this Vader player all night. Wow, into Obi-Wan. I mean, I don't see a lot of Obi-Wans in Sabine decks. I may just be out of date, but very cool tech. More cool tech from a cool player who's got cool tech. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but boy. And so now Obi-Wan also represents lethal potentially here. And that infiltrator skill gives the Obi-Wan saboteur, so it's an immediate threat. It's got to be dealt with. So it's just a wild game. Okay, and so Vader, it looks like it needed to run into the Obi-Wan and deal the 2 damage there, so it can get rid of that threat. 8 resources for Vader. Oh boy, we got the assault frigate yet again. It could be just looming over. I mean, I think it's overkill. Even I mean, if he had the Planetary Bombardment, he would have just played it there because he probably would have won, but maybe not. I wouldn't expect anything less from this matchup. It's been fantastic. I mean, I got to give so much credit to both of these players. I mean, I've never even considered Planetary Bombardment and Sabine, and look how much of a threat it is just looming over this Vader player's head. And meanwhile, you've got a deck that we haven't seen since set 1 in Vader Blue, but we've got this really cool mid-range aggressive build of it. And here it is, and it's in the finals. And talk about a cool build. This is a cool build. Both of these are cool builds. I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad that I'm helping run this event because I get to take a look at both of the deck lists. Because by all means, yeah, this is going to be something that's talked about for a while. What a great matchup! What great tech from both of these players. And wow, no glory, only results. Unbelievable. Wow, and is that a Poe ECL? Oh my god, what a way to end this game. Last card in hand, discards for the 2 damage. Unreal. What a game. And here we are again, Vader right on the board, just ready to come back. Unbelievable. What a great game. Congratulations to both of these players. Great tech. Awesome deck.
GG's,
Yeah, GG's indeed. And
bro.
yeah. And
It's like, man, like that MC30. I don't know why people don't play that card. That shit is so strong.
it's sick, man. It's sick. And yeah, that planetary bombardment, talk about tech. I mean, that's just like you see that unit out there and you're like, "Oh, man, I got to kill that. I got to kill that thing."
Good games.
Yeah.
I couldn't remove it. I was one short because I could have thousand assassins and then ping, but it was gonna survive with 1 life. So next round you would have just hit me for 5. So I needed to decide. I need to kill at least one of the units. So my only viable way was to kill Sabine and then get hit for 5 and power in the dark side.
Hmm.
But I was so behind, and I was like, Lord. It's really tough. So like you're the first Sabine that beat me, and I swear to God, it's because of the Planetary and the
Yeah.
MC30. So
Dude,
good stuff. Good stuff.
that's so cool to hear. Thank you.
Uh,
I don't think
man,
it's going to be a secret for too long. I've been talking to Justin over at KTOD, and so it's starting to circulate in their Sabine forum.
I mean, if it's any indication, I mean, look at this final, right? We've got this modified Towson deck. I don't think anybody would have guessed that this would have made it this far, but look how well you played this, man. Like seriously, you're in the finals. And then this Sabine deck, yeah, Sabine's great, but who sees this tech? You know, planetary bombardment. It's just ultra cool for a finals, in my opinion. Like for real.
This is really sweet. I can't wait to see this on the channel. I hope it draws a bunch more to the Star Wars Dad team.
Yeah. Yep. I'm sure that it will, man. And hey, I'm glad that you guys are both on here because I just wanted to say congratulations to you both. Like for real, this Vader deck is really amazingly cool, and the planetary bombardment and Sabine ultra attack, man, like ultra attack. I don't think anybody sees that coming. And then when you get hit by it, you're like, oh crap, what was that?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like
Yeah,
the other Sabines that I play, like not to take anything from the players, but they didn't have that extra damage to push after I control them, and just having planetary bombardment is just like another 4 cost, but on steroids.
yeah, yeah. That's a great way to put it. And if that frigate lives, instead of being was it 8, it goes to 12. It's so much to take.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah,
And then that is the resource 5. And to
yeah,
make it like over the top, ECL record afterwards, and that's crazy. Right?
yeah.
Oh man, I kept holding on to timelies that whole third game. I was like, there's going to be a timely in my hand at all times.
I only I took the pillages out against you on the second game,
Makes sense.
and I put the disabling fan fighters, thinking that you were going to that you play Shui at the beginning before I watched the list, and then you did. I'm pretty sure you sideboard those out, right? Like
So
all the
the
equipment.
I didn't side. I have Yoda sabers in here. I didn't sideboard those out. I think I did side out one of my Lukes. I usually leave ones. I do like Chewie more than Luke. I used to always run Chewie, but once I started putting Obi-Wan in the main board, I switched over to Luke to have another way to turn Obi-Wan's Sentinel back on.
Yeah, and also it gives you like Chewie. If I disable in firefighter Chewie, you don't get nothing, and then you just get pushed back. At least the Luke, he will go to the other side of the field, and it can push another 3 damage. So I like Luke better. Chewie and a cyborg against like control decks and stuff like that.
It was kind of 50-50 for me on that on the Chewie Luke thing, but then the switch to Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan's been doing really good for me, especially against Quinlan and Cad. So that made it that tilted the scale in Luke's favor just to get that extra turn of Sentinel out of him.
Yeah, it's a big booty 3/5. He
Yeah.
basically has he is a Sherrit 1 turn earlier.
Yeah.
It crushes in the mirror too. I really like him in the mirror.
Do you have enough force units to support that with the Obi-Wan?
No, not really. I just see him as a single round Sentinel, or if I get
Nice.
lucky and I have the Luke, then he's a 2-round Sentinel.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. If you just need to turn, that's perfect. It's gonna let you dodge that 1 turn, and who cares if Obi-Wan dies? Just, you know, saving you a bullet essentially at that
I
point.
Before him, I was running Sundari Peacekeeper, but I had so many matches that I would lose by literally a single action, and so even if Obi-Wan only goes off once, then that single action is so helpful.
Yeah, completely agree with you. I think it was brilliant seeing that come in there. And
I'm gonna try this.
Angel,
I'm gonna try this Vader deck. I'm gonna start playing that just to learn some control.
yeah, Angel,
What's up?
for real. Anytime I have a brainstorm for a deck, I need to go come talk to you. Like for real.
Yeah, that
Dude,
thing's wild.
like dude, this is like the coolest thing I think I've seen in months in this game. It's when I say cool, I mean cool with a capital C. This is a cool deck.
So what I will say is, there's some things that I will change,
Yeah.
like 100%. So like, just so you guys want to try those. So I will like in the sideboard, I try to prep a lot for like space aggro.
Hmm.
Today I didn't play space aggro, but like I will take at least one dissembling fan fighter and probably the extra pillage that I have to put on top targets. And
Yeah,
from the
top target
main deck,
clean up.
I will take one death mark out and put the extra Sherrit main deck, because against aggro decks is just a win con.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I agree with those
it,
100%.
that was something I was chatting with Star Wars Dad about. That there was the only thing that we didn't really see in your deck was restore, and I think the top target really is going to push your deck way over the edge at that point.
Yep.
And then Daka is a flex. I don't know if I want to keep her in there. Never use it today. The main purpose is because she's a 6/6, and I don't do anything on resource 5. Usually, I
Mhm.
want to do like Lone Pike or share it and a force throw or like a 3 and a 2. So I might just take her out and put like an extra removal, like the second no glory or something.
Mm.
An
Yeah,
extra
I can see that.
removal, or maybe even like a single copy of Owen.
Yeah, that's actually good because I can start with
Restore too.
Krennic and so the main reason why I didn't put it is because I was already running too many cards that didn't trigger my Vader ping, right? So like turn so one of the things that I like to do, I like to play a 2-drop, and then if I have Krennic, I hold it because I can play Krennic and then I ping something, right? So like, and then I can kill any three life unit. That I did that all day against Sabine specifically, and then that helped me, and then I can hold the power of the dark side for later. So those little things I will probably change from here.
Well, taking away anything from a tournament is always good, you know. Slight changes, sometimes big changes, whatever it is. Like anytime that you can find some growth out of playing a deck, that's a win for sure. And I mean, even if this is like version 1 of this deck, I am scared to see what comes up on like version 5 or whatever down the
Really?
road because it's fantastic. And I'm not just trying to say that to say that. I'm very impressed with this deck. And I don't mean to keep tooting my horn. Like it's got the cool factor. It's competitive. It doesn't go away. It does the discard and those more like mid-range controlling decks. It's got a plan for everything, and it's just really really nice to see that.
I know for a fact that it does really good against Hunt to Blue, just because flipping Vader at 7, right? After I've been trying to control, is too strong. A 5/8 that hits for 7, it's really really strong. One of the
Yeah.
cool combos. I don't think that I did it against any Sabine because I took those out. But like if you flip, like if it happens, right? If you flip Vader into the sun, you're hitting for a total of 9 with Vader, like 7 on the face and 2 in the on a unit. And then they have to decide which one they need to remove, if the sun or Vader. Usually the sun is the one they remove, so Vader survives for another turn. So like that's pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the
Yeah,
sun is cool. Like
I sent you.
seeing both of these decks is it was absolutely the best finals that we could have gotten for sure.
Yeah, and
Angel, I
then
sent you a friend request, and
oh, let me see. I'm on both. I'm in the tablet and in my phone, so
Yeah.
good to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for organizing this, and Angel, thanks for the awesome matches. I definitely want to stay posted on your deck changes.
again for the tourney. Hopefully, you guys can do more of these.
And yeah, just to kind of put a bow on everything, Chris, super tech with Sabine and Planetary Bombardment, and Angel, super tech with his ultra cool deck. I can't wait to see what happens with both of these moving forward. You guys killed it, and just want to say thanks again for being part of the tournament. You guys were a big part of making this successful, and it's just nice to see two really great, well-deserving players be here. So thanks for being a part of this and making everything great.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Have a
Well,
good evening.
yeah, you
Yeah.
too. And I
Have a
guess
good
with
night.
that, we're out. Have a good rest of your day, and thanks for paying attention to the Star Wars Dad tournament. If you've seen the finals here, yeah, you were in for a treat. Thanks again for watching. Take care.